It's the radio guy, Mike Prince. Welcome to the Tuesday edition of the Mike Prince Show right here at the Open Mic Broadcast Network. Our social media handle for Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter are at the Mike Prince Show. The YouTube channel is Open Mic Broadcast Network. The website, obnradio.com, and our 24-hour dial-in message line, 713-570-6736. And without any further delay, we'll jump right into today's episode. Let's face it, from time to time, we'll have a need for an attorney, whether it's the case of a DUI, DWI, or any other circumstances that would find you on the other side of the law. Attorney Lee Van Richardson, located at 1047 Austin Street, is the one to call. Attorney Lee Van Richardson and his staff are equipped to help you get through your legal battles. Attorney Lee Van Richardson, 979-826-8008 in Hempstead, Texas. Today is a continuation of what we started on yesterday. We talked about equality equals equality, and I began to do the comparison of the CBS deal with the Mountain West in comparison to the ESPN deal that they're seeking and the current ESPN deal with the Southwestern Athletic Conference and the Mid-Eastern Athletic Conference. Well, upon further review, started digging a little bit deeper. And one thing leads to another, and before you know it, you got not only another show, but possibly 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 other shows that you can build from on top of that. Now, I put out a couple of tweets on this morning. I'm somewhat of an early riser. I normally get up between 3:30, 4 o'clock each morning, and I start reading my papers, gathering up whatever I can gather up and how I need to gather it up. And I came across some very interesting things. And I know that we are trendy people, and that's just part of the nature of the beast. But sometimes we need to be careful that all trends are not good trends. And if you understand how a trend works, it's only temporarily. What could be hot this morning could be dead tomorrow. Trending works just that fast. So with that being said, I know that everyone is talking about cutting the cords and how I'm getting rid of the cord, I'm going to be streaming, and I'm going to be doing this, and that is absolutely fine. You're entitled to your mode of operation. But before you cut that cord, I would strongly recommend that you go and read this tweet that I have attached at the Mike Prince Show in regards to internet in the United States. And it began to kind of break down what is considered internet high speed and what is actually high speed. It is considered that if you can get 25 megs per second, you qualify for that of high speed internet. And it goes beyond saying that if we are going to be cutting the cord, streaming works exceptionally well on a lot of products. A lot of products. In particular, that of movies that are already archived. But across the board, some of the most challenging streaming attempts are from live events. And that is because across the nation as a whole, internet high-speed service is not as plentiful as they would want you to believe. In fact, attached with that report that I'm referring you to at the Mike Prince Show on my Twitter handle, it is referring to the ranking orders of internet high-speed connectivity. And I found it very interesting. The number one ranked internet as far as high speed concerned within the Southwestern Athletic Conference was in Texas, and they were ranked 30. And of course, we have Texas Southern and Prairie View that make up the Texas part of the Southwestern Athletic Conference. Are you one of the many Americans that deal with the effects of diabetes? Diva Skin Conditioner could be the remedy that you need. Diva Skin Conditioner is a formulation that was designed with you in mind. Diva Skin Conditioner comes with a money-back guarantee. That's how confident they are in their product. For more information, visit divafeet.com. That's DIVAH, feet.com. Or you can speak with a representative by dialing 903-270-0026. Louisiana came in at number 36. Of course, Grambling and Southern would represent the Bayou State. Number 3, coming in at number 41 in the nation of all 50 states, was Alabama. That, of course, consists of Alabama State and Alabama A&M. Number 4 on the list was Arkansas. They come in at number 48 in the nation. And, of course, we have Pine Bluff, Arkansas. And number 49 in the nation was the state of Mississippi, which consists of Alcorn, Jackson State, and Mississippi Valley, that qualify for the high streaming capabilities that we assume that everyone has. So in essence, even if you have the upper echelon equipment, you're still going to have some sort of challenge when it comes to buffering to receive a streaming service. In fact, New Jersey or New York, one of the two, I forget, it escapes me, but you can check it out, were the number 1 high-speed internet service throughout the nation. What am I trying to say? One thing about business studies, business analytics, you must understand your customer base, your target audience, the people who you are more than likely to draw attention to. And with that being said, when it comes to HBCU targeted athletic programming, the numbers are the numbers. Although we make up 13% of the nation's population, we are in the top when it comes to consumer spending. I'm saying all that to say this. If the majority of my people are beneath the 50% mark, all of my people for that matter, are beneath the 50% mark of high-speed internet capability, then maybe, just maybe, for a moment, we need to slow the roll at cutting the cord and try to find a potential cable network provider that could make this a win-win for everybody. Just think about it. There are 100 plus million cable subscribers compared to the 50 million satellite/internet subscribers. Yes, I know the numbers are growing for streaming, but it cannot and should not negate the fact that cable still has a huge impact, in particular on the target audience of HBCU watchers. Here's something else that I'm almost willing to guarantee, that if you were to go with another partner, you wouldn't have to sacrifice your Saturday games to play on Thursdays just to get the television exposure neither. Here is another fact check of the HBCU sports brand. The 2018 Celebration Bowl had a share of the viewers market at 1.6 according to ESPN numbers, which was down from 1.7. But another side note, according to the NCAA, ESPN, and CBS Sports, all viewerships for college football was down by 3%. Just saying. And another simple fact check, a TV ad on the local region can range anywhere from $5 to $35 per 30 second per 1,000 viewers a spot. I want you to really think about that now. We're just talking about local. Talking about local. But on a national playing field, a 30-second ad could cost you $115,000. And for some of you who don't understand the breakdown of that, there are roughly 32 minutes in advertising spots per football game, regardless of the level it is. On average, about 32 minutes. If you break that down, that becomes 64 30-second spots at $115,000 a spot. You figure it out. Which goes back to the point that got me on all of this was I believe in my heart of hearts that the SWAC brand in particular has a sexier appeal than the Mountain West. Mountain West Conference has a $16 million television deal. If we based it per capita, number to number, on the low end, the Southwestern Athletic Conference alone should have at least a $6 million television deal if we just based it per capita compared to the Mountain West Conference. But remember, going back to the numbers of cable versus satellite versus internet, there are 6 major market black-centric cable networks that I believe are at least worth sitting down at the table. BET, which ironically is now owned by CBS, I could definitely see something parlaying with CBS Sports and BET, but I'll come back to that. TV One, the Oprah Network, OWN Network, Bounce, which is based out of Atlanta, Aspire, and a Revolt. Coming back to BET, as we mentioned, are not black owned any longer, but they have 86 million viewers and is still the number one source for African Americans to get their entertainment by way of television. And guess what else? That is a fact check. They're losing viewership. What a way to win back the home crowd. If you can work out a 2-for-1 deal on the BET/CBS sports platform. I'm just saying. Let's make a deal. Because if we really want to talk about enhancing the student athletics experience, what better way to stretch your brand even further with people who would have more access of getting your programming on a cable established network that majority of your people will have access of getting hold to with no problem at all. Just something more for us to ponder and think on. 2020 is going to be the 100th year of the Southwestern Athletic Conference in establishment. And according to the powers that be, there are great plans in store for this wonderful, beloved conference, not only by myself, but many of you that listen. What better way to come out the gate than to come out with a television deal that'll make them go ooh and ah. The message line is available for you to drop your comments. You guys have been responding quite well thus far. 713-570-6736.
Hello to the radio guy and all of those SWAC fans out there. It's Kimberly Reynolds, president of the Prairie View A&M University National Alumni Association, inviting each of you to our Athletic Summit being held at our 45th annual convention, Saturday, July 27th at 1 p.m. at the Houston City Place Marriott in Spring, Texas. We're inviting everyone to come out, meet and greet our athletic director, Fred Washington, our men's basketball coach, Byron Smith, and our head football coach, Eric Dooley. Go to our webpage at www.pvualumni.org. Register for our 45th annual convention. See you there.
My time has come where I must exit stage left. We want to thank our partners, Diva Skin Conditioner. Visit their website at divafeet.com, D-I-V-A-H feet.com. Attorney Lee Van Richardson of Hempstead, Texas. Give them a call at 979-826-8008. I've got to go. Until the next time, you guys be blessed, and we'll see you on the other side.